A Cleinman Performance Network partner contacted me a couple of weeks ago with a unique question. Unique in that it's rarely asked, yet should be often. It's the kind of question that's easy to dismiss and for some might even be considered trite. Al, he asked, why should I grow? Think about that for a second. I'm quite confident that the vast majority of optometrists have never asked themselves this most important question. It seems that the opposite is ingrained into the very mindset and culture of every business in America. Growth at all costs, add revenue, build at any cost. That's why vision plans have been so successful securing providers. Revenue growth seems the key metric upon which all are focused. Abraham Maslow, the American psychologist who devised Maslow's hierarchy of need, summarized our society's attitude towards growth saying, one can choose to go back towards safety or forward towards growth. Growth must be chosen again and again. Fear must be overcome again and again. Maslow established the opposite of growth as safety, something fearful that has to be overcome. It seems that our entire culture is focused on growth. Did your business grow? Did your portfolio grow? Did your garden grow? Did you shave a second off your run time? Did you improve your golf score? It's clear that growth is the most important thing. Did your practice grow last year? A negative response to this question is likely embarrassing for most. Now, in our client's case, his question was one that he was contemplating on a very strategic level. First, know that he's incredibly successful and makes gobs of money. It's likely that his retirement is secure and he can do all that he wants to do. Further, he's very much focused on family and adventure. He's in a market where his success is pretty secure so long as he continues to deliver the quality of care upon which he's built his brand. In his particular case, he's realizing that time is more important to him than money, as it should be for many of you. Is more necessary or even desired? Why do we associate growth almost exclusively with money? Can we grow in other ways? Consider these various responses to the question. Frank, did you grow last year? Yes, I managed to take an additional 2 weeks of vacation. Hey Jane, did you grow last year? Yes, I was able to reduce my patient care hours to spend more time with my young children. Hi Mary, did you grow last year? Yes, I took 2 evening classes and learned how to better manage my personal finances. Reality is that, for the average optometrist, revenue growth is important. Most have not attained the level of success of my client, and unfortunately, most live above their means. You may well require that revenue and profit growth are mission critical to the perceived need for an improved lifestyle. This past year, however, has changed many. I live in an incredibly beautiful part of America, Otsego County, New York. Our county seat is Cooperstown, the home of baseball. While tourism is a huge part of our economy, reality is that we had only 7,000 fewer residents in 1830. Imagine that. We'd managed to add only 7,000 people to our population in the past 200 years. But talk to any realtor in our area and they'll tell you that they're booming. Home prices are up over 20% and they can't find enough inventory. Why? Because perhaps people are finally understanding that growth doesn't always translate into money. People in the metro New York area, some 3 hours away, are realizing that growth can be found in the quality of air we breathe, or in the number of stars we can see at night, or in the number of deer and birds we can see from our front door. Which brings me to a logical conclusion. Many of you are afraid not to grow your revenue. Many of you are afraid to drop that vision plan for fear that your world will come to an end. But for those of you who have used the pandemic as a reason to reflect as my client has, your outcome has likely been very good. You've more time to smell the roses and do the things you really love. It's 2 p.m. I'm done for the day. I have a date with my tractor and my chainsaw.